that the VOD is not going to get cut off, I'll give myself about 30 seconds just to make sure that everything's okay. And then, yeah, we should be good to go. But yeah, nothing too much except for my internet breaking right around this stream starting, so that was not great. But as for everything else, yeah, still going through stuff. Still trying to slowly tweak things here and there. I do have to respond to a few people after this stream, but we're probably only going to do about 3 runs, and I'll call it that, and just quickly jump off, because, yeah, people around me are still playing the beta for good reason, because, you know, we want to get as much as possible in. I just want to get some footage as well, because there's basically, well, alongside learning the monsters and learning some other, you know, tips and tricks and whatnot for myself, to at least pound it into my own brain that I need to do things correctly. Yeah, I just want to make sure things are okay. But we'll get into our first run. And as mentioned before, we did change the rules a bit. So if we get a dupe god that we've already done, then yeah, we're just going to reroll quick play. That's all that's been added. But it will make a big difference if, you know, I do better as we get into attack, curious birthmark, character exclusive perks, random item, Mimi. And I still have a lot on my plate, but that's on me to consume. Takshi-san, charisma, knowledge, strength, second encounter, second mystery, question mark? And let's see what we can do. Second encounter for sure, Takshi-san first. That's really all I need to remember. Knowledge should be self-evident, and everything else that happens, well, we'll see in a moment. But otherwise, yes, so let's just say it outright, because still having fun with the beta, and having fun playing SNS, if you didn't know, and if you're mainly here for World of Horror, then yeah, that's just what I've been doing. I see Kana, footage, mermaids, festival, and bulletin. So, let's grab Kana first, and let's have a fun day, alright? Let's try to make sure things happen correctly. We don't have wards, so we can immediately do everything else that we want to do, but first, yeah, you know what? We'll grab that really quickly. What are our max threat level locations? Hospital, village, high threat level mansion? I didn't check. Well, or I didn't remember as much, because I know we have footage. Will that matter? Not as much. So, funny enough, I'm gonna set village for the moment, but I feel like there's something else I need. But for the moment, we're also gonna do this just to see. That's not great, but just to keep myself not topped off on stamina. And we'll move on. Otherwise, as you may have also noticed, I might be moving slowly back to Fear and Hunger Termina. Mainly Termina, but I should do Fear and Hunger 1, at least on video or stream at some point. But yeah, Termina is where I'm normally like nested in terms of Fear and Hunger. But I mean, obviously, you want to get Fear and Hunger 1 down as well. I've obviously seen gameplay of it, so it's not going to be new, but there's still a level of execution that one needs to play that game, alright? Like, let's not pretend that the game is somehow... You can somehow watch a walkthrough and be fine, which is hard to say for a lot of games. I think a majority of games, really, if you're trying to play optimally, but... Fear and Hunger is not one of those games. We have a rock ring, by the way. Do I want to lower my max reason even more? Sure. But let's move on. And that's pretty much everything else I've been playing. I do have an interest in other games as well, but like I said, my plate is already like and actually it's overflowing right now, so on top of just game dev as well, yeah, as we move on from Eagles here, yeah, let's get back to focusing on World of Horror. I have a lot to do. Oh my goodness, I can actually curse stall this, so you know what, we'll take the luck hit after this, but I will trade off about 4 stamina if I'm doing really poorly here. But this is worth it, so hey. And I did want to use that, by the way, because my luck doesn't matter. And if playing Toshiaki a lot more than a lot of other characters, save for maybe Miku, but definitely Haru and Aiko, then yeah, I'm perfectly comfortable with staying at 4 stats. It's not my cup of tea, but I will survive with it. Also, you know what I didn't do? A thing. Oh my goodness. Why is this thing doing this? Oh, goodness gracious. Can you not do this, please? Me? As we wait for the eels, and away we go. But yeah, again, I know what I need to be doing right now, but I did want to get some World of Horror in my body for the rest of this week, because, boy, it would not be great. We lost Bath immediately, by the way. Footage... Oh, my nose. Mermaids, festival, and bulletin. So a lot of a lot of forest, but we did have bulletin as well, so those village patrols will work out. Now, we do have one hospital investigation, but that's perfectly fine for the moment. I shouldn't live like this. I should rest. Yeah, I'm gonna rest. We're in bulletin. Chances are we'll need more reason before the end here. Now, I didn't want to rest that many times, but I still wanted to rest twice. But if I had the choice, I would choose not to, but for the sake of myself, yeah, we'll deal with it. Also, while we're getting doom decreases, that's really nice. Yeah, we'll live with it. Keeping in mind that the rock ring has put us to 8 max reason, but again, that should be fine. Aren't we on character-specific perks? I didn't notice because we got all general perks the last, in our first level up. Which, yeah, I don't like, but hey. Nice 10 roll, by the way. And if nothing else, World of Horror is a daily an occasional reminder that my luck is still, you know, not as great as everyone else's. So, if I want to just at least, if I believe in the gambler's fallacy, I can get rid of a lot of my luck here while I'm, you know, playing World of Horror. That's all I'm trying to say. That way, when I play other games, I don't feel as bad. But as for everything else, I mean, just to tangent off one more time before I get back to focusing here, yeah, I really do need to finish game dev. Hopefully in November. I always say hopefully next month, basically, but I really do need to make sure, as I roll a 12 on strength, that I get things done. And they'll technically, they will be commercial projects, you know, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, 11 stamina, 7 reason, 44% doom. This isn't where I want to be. Why? I know. 11 on knowledge. Don't lock me out. Gosh, dang it. This is so bad. I'm not fighting anything, but still. My second encounter was the toilet ghost, I believe. Funny enough. And we'll move on. This means I need to take a town mystery that cut arm sinew. I can at least still try to focus on the thingamajiggy. That's right, we lost Beth. Footage, mermaids, festival. Yeah, we'll take footage into mermaids. We'll probably take burns in mermaids, and I'm going to have to be happy with that. Thankfully, I have 3 funds to get rid of all these while I'm grabbing these painkillers. And we also got a discharge summary, so that's actually quite lucky. Very lucky, because we did not run into a single encounter while we had the cut arm sinew. And we'll move on. Although, yeah, this rock ring has not done me anything. So again, I bring that up because, again, for most people with average luck, you're gonna see a difference with, you know, a stat increase of 1 or 2 with the help of, like, rock ring and then, you know, 1 point. But for me, it pretty much doesn't exist because even if I increase my stats up to 8 or 9, even without being at a high threat level or max threat level location, I'm just gonna end up dying or end up failing these rolls as so. Now, that's a fair dexterity check, but you get the point. As I need to cough really quickly. Oh my goodness. That being said, getting doom lowering there is quite great. But we're going to be stuck in this forest. And the one thing I can't say is thankfully we're not stuck. Actually, are our roads closed here? No, I was about to say. Anywho. What do we get here? We get 3 stamina encounter. I could use the Cursed Doll. But I think I can brace into prep attack here anyway. What I mean by that is I could Cursed Doll. If I lose 1 stamina, then that's fine. But we would have gotten out in 2 turns anyway, because what we can do is likely is brace here. And then prep attack? Nope, lies. Well, no, it's 100% here, so. Now, I could take a risk and I could have done that, but no. Also, let's get rid of that with the power of the... Did we use the old coin? Tell me I used the old coin. Old coin, there's no reason to store it. Gosh dang it, me. Well, we'll do that right after this, but boy, we get another pair of handcuffs. But the most important part is that I need to use this old coin so I can get rid of the fact that I lose a lot of experience. But anywho, let's level up. I thought we were on perks. We're not? Okay. We'll take quick thinking though. That will always be useful. If for no other reason, then yes, maybe a point of dexterity. Even though I just talked about not believing, because, you know, I like how the game helps me prove my point all the time, but... oh, goodness. Now, again, let's repeat that as I continue to roll badly on knowledge here for a knowledge character. Let me repeat that I've mentioned before that this does not mean I want some kind of stock system in terms of getting bad luck. But, as I mentioned before in the past, that, yeah, just when people talk about things to do in-game, you don't have to make advice for people who are unlucky. I'm just saying that as we roll an 8 on... Oh, we lost 2 luck! Oh, no! We still would have failed this anyway. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to put a disclaimer here and there about having bad luck. Run, dexterity, 6 charisma. Nice 12 roll, by the way. But yeah, you kind of get my point as to why luck is... If your game's built for it, like, I can't stress enough how when you have bad luck, it pretty much doesn't matter. In fact, this could probably just be a video in itself, but this is a stream, unfortunately, so... Anywho, I could gobble these painkillers now. I'm gonna wait so that I can desperate struggle something. I think we did lose Bath, right? Yeah. After 3 attempts, we could take Festival now and at least rest for our trouble. And it's not the worst thing in the world, but... you gotta deal with the cards you're dealt. 2 funds for Reiko. I can at least send you at an enemy, so all things considered, we'll take her. But let me see here. Luck for Doom. But we get lucky, so it's fine for the moment. In fact, I might want to pick up a pack of cigarettes, but that'll happen after this. So, I will roll on 80% here, Gambler's Fallacy, after being so unlucky with those rolls. We get a broken nose, but it's not like we were really planning to rest anyway, but getting that extra attack would have been great. Although we're going to enter our last mystery with about 70% doom, so maybe it's not so bad. But as we get bitten here, we'll see what happens. That's another luck check, but oh no! We rolled a 12. Oh, shucks. We did not have 6 luck for that. Oh man, stats continuing to not matter in stat checks. I do still kill, obviously, in encounters, so at this point, stats for stat rolls, if you were to give me advice on that, it would be, I would just be like, well, it's a bonus. It's a bonus on top of what you build into for encounters, but, you know. Anywho, we do get good damage here for 5 doom, so I think we can do better. Yeah, we can do 4 doom here. Not that I need the Spiral Hood, but we only have the Rock Ring, and we're not going to use the... It's not like we're getting Akamoto's Mask, so it does better. It's better for me to do this, except when I get brain damage here. Then, yeah, that was actually quite unfortunate. But you know what? All things considered, I'd rather still wear the Spiral Hood. So, yeah. I don't think we're going to get to... Well, we could get 8 knowledge here still. Let's find out, though. Because we can continue taking points in knowledge. Otherwise, I would prefer to take points in strength. And we'll find out what happens to us in Mermaids. But, for the moment, we can also grab a pack of cigarettes, I think. We can. We should probably be able to sell this unless we were actually on random item stats. I think we are. Yeah, we are. I think that scalpel is slower than it is normally. Ooh, had a sneeze. But, is there anything? I thought there was something I could sell here. Really? I'm just going to smoke these now. Might as well. This is to stave off out of funds, really. But anywho. And into a Miku fight I go. Now, I do get to do some cool stuff. The question is, do I get to be cooler? I have handcuffs anyway, and in fact, yeah, we're going to do one of these. And then with 1 Cursed Doll use, I should be just fine. Now, we did lose 2 stamina from that, but... I think I can do this, even. Nope. Well, I almost lived a lie, but we don't even need to use handcuffs because this. I am going to visit the tree, though, so we just have to eat this in the face. Traumatized and hallucinations. That's fine. And yeah, if all else fails, we should be able to survive this run. If we somehow don't survive this run, I would be quite sad with myself. I can also go and look for students. We don't need to do that either. In fact, I could have used Reiko. But we're going to use Reiko here. So, What I mean by that is we're going to send her at the Time Warper. She'll do 3 damage, and what do I do here? I can do this, right? Almost. We only have 9 actions. Or 5 actions, sorry. I'd rather do this. I think we're just going to end up taking 2 all to the face. For all other intents and purposes, though, I should curse Doll here, but... do I believe? 95-85. Well, time to find out. Okay, good. We needed that. But I also need stamina right now, so let's see what happens. Still, getting a point of knowledge during my level up will help me out more than healing stamina, but for the moment, you know, if the game would stop doing this to me, then I would be a lot happier. But for the moment, we're still okay. As long as the game doesn't lie to me and it actually gives me fair stat rolls from now on. First aid kit, but of course we're going to fail that. We did have 8 knowledge, so technically I did that to myself, but... yeah, we don't fight this guy. We could fight this guy, but... oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just ended up ending myself. No! Why do I do this? That was not the burn down the thing action. No! Whatever. We got reset, by the way, as we get to Thotu Curious Birthmark, but let me show you the... oof scoreboard. Wow, what a way to end the run, by the way, with my own. That's the epitome of this channel. Human error. But okay, well, we can at least refresh, and we have 2 more runs left, so as we get a as we get a rerun here, or a salty run back is what I was trying to say. Strength, dexterity, Toxi-san, charisma. We get Curious Birthmark again, by the way, so the only thing that's changed is a Thotu. I think we're on character-specific perks. We may have a knowledge check. That would be something to consider, but we don't have a second knowledge check. That's something to also remember. But this time we don't have Kana, maybe. But let's find out. So we grab the library notes. We learn a spell. We get regeneration, but... we'll see. And here we go. So Metamorphosis, Painting... Ward, Mermaid's Festival. Yeah, this is by far a harder run. Yeah, we're gonna do Metamorphosis first. I need to grab the Hospital Pass from the Illegal Den, but we can take a quick peek at our ally while we're here. Kyoko, actually. We're actually gonna grab Kyoko for this. And I didn't mean to visit the monument immediately, but it's fine. Because the Illegal Den is where we need to be. Actually, you know what? Oof, our doom is gonna rise through the roof. But if you give me allies like that, I mean... yeah. Monument, by the way. Ask for anything but funds, and away we go. This run can be very interesting. But we'll see what happens to us. If we could lower doom, that would be great. But nope. Otherwise, I should take a look at our max threat levels. Hospital should be hospital. Yeah, it's gonna be hospital. I think the forest has high threat level, which is not bad either, just in general. But it depends on your mysteries. I only remember that I have Ward for the moment. We do have Festival as well, but... meh. We'll deal with what we get here. And we are in Metamorphosis now, so anything that we can do for ourselves here would be very helpful. Although, my next question is... do we get to brace attack? Not comfortably, that's for sure. So let's find out. We are taking all damage, so at this point, yeah, we actually need to take... we need to keep our stamina high. Whether or not we're going to survive here is a completely different story. Keep in mind that with Kyoko, our doom is 5% higher than it is right now, but hey. Now, I don't want to take bugged out stamina damage here, so... guess we're going to roll on 2 all for... what is this? 75%, which we failed so far. We're gonna do it one more time. Okay, good. That's not actually what I want, but I think we get out anyway because we have at least 2 points of damage extra, so this should do 14 damage at least. And unfortunately, Blood Frenzy does not take effect in the battle you go into with, or that when you get it in the battle that you're in. Apparently. Because otherwise I would have done 15 damage, I think. Because I have 1 damage from Thotu and 1 damage from Kyoko. Never mind, that's not Festival, that's Painting. So, this festival, and we want to take it now so we can heal. We also are we have painting, so we could be running from Rumugos later on, but let's find out, shall we? So, man, Ryuichi really wants to join us, unless somehow the illegal den is tied to the ally in festival. But what I mean by that is, if the same ally in the illegal den that appears at the current moment is the same as the next one that, like, basically there's a queue of allies. So Ryuichi is first in the queue. But maybe it was just RNG that Ryuichi appeared twice for me. Once in the legal den, waiting for me, and the next time here in the festival. But hey. By the way, I still do have Blood Frenzy, but maybe it's better for me at the moment. We'll see. I think I do get prep attack right now, right? Please tell me I do. I could have actually done it there. I forgot I was doing 7 HP per, but we'll see. I could be taking upwards of I should normally be just taking 2 as long as I get to brace. So this actually could be good for me if the game wants to give me, a dog at some point. But no. My goodness. Now, I could have passed the last run, granted, but I've only done this to myself, right? So let's see what timeline we're on. Do I want the Spiral Hood here? I think I do. But I think I'm taking 6 Doom, or I'm taking 6 Doom in the face right now. Never mind, we're on timeline A. So, off we go. So, let's see what else we have. I think we're on character-specific perks, so we'll take First Aid for First Aid reasons. But thankfully, we still have the bath for the moment. I don't think I have an empty bottle on me. Do I have an empty bottle? No. We do have handcuffs, though. So we'll take that with us as we enter Ward here, because that'll save us on some Doom, as long as good things happen. I could grab the painkillers now. Period. That's all I need to say. I really should grab it. There's no reason not to at the moment, but if I get an injury, I'm gonna get an injury after I grab the painkillers. I feel like gambling against myself there. This should be free, right? Yeah, it is. We actually do want this curious package on us. We can also sell these library notes, but we'll wait until our funds hit 0. And we'll see what happens. A double nurse would be appreciated. Double nurses. Really, double nurses are the only one I don't want to see. I think there's something else I didn't want to see here, but we'll wait. Don't I have a curse on me? Oh, yeah, that's right. I have Blood Frenzy. Do I want to leave Blood Frenzy on me? Because I have 14. Yeah, I think I can one-shot this with Blood Frenzy and all the damage increases I have so far. But we will take stamina damage here for the moment. But just in case, let's take out something just to be safe here, and do one more hospital investigation. I don't remember a Mimi event. Okay, that's just free experience for free. I'll take that. And what are we doing? What are we doing here today? So I think this is guaranteed. This is 12-15. Nope, it's not. This is 7 damage per. Ooh. I could. Why though? I think that does kill me before. I think it does kill me if I do that. So basically what I'm trying to say is it would have been great if I got rid of Blood Frenzy. That's all I'm trying to say. But we can do this, and I think we get out next turn. We take 3 stamina damage for this, but that's not the worst thing in the world. As long as I do handcuff tech correctly. Oh my goodness. Okay, man. Maybe this is not the day for World of Horror for me. I clicked it too early, funny enough, that time. So I clicked handcuffs before the second hit. I don't know. I normally wouldn't make a mistake like that, but maybe, hey, it's been a while since I played World of Horror, question mark. Exec test, exquisite taste, character exclusive, random item Koji. Random item, but character specific perks. So I guess we'll see. Dexterity, charisma, second encounter, Takshi-san at the end here. And then maybe knowledge, but we're gonna use the hardware store this time. We are an exquisite taste, so no monument for me, but this is basically a very, very vanilla World of Horror run, because if you didn't know, or if you didn't play the old versions of World of Horror before the Preparer sublocation was added, you went to the which is tree for funds. And I'll show you right now as we have Nails, Metamorphosis, Kana. Oh my goodness. Well, I think I fight Nails later here. Question mark? Let's see. Well, we do visit the tree twice. And this is what you do. You just do this. This is all that you do. We do want to get rid of this. And we visit the hardware store and grab a weapon. 4 damage. That's unfortunate. 4... Really? Oh my goodness. Got nerfed. I guess we are playing knowledge, but the heavy-duty flashlight acts as a light source, so that's not so bad. That's right, we don't know. I can't avoid out of funds here, so let's hope we get lucky. We do. And what do we have on us today? School? Well, yeah, we'll put the police patrols on the school then. I'm kind of autopiloting here, but I'm pretty sure we have a lot of school investigations regardless. I think we have hospital investigations. Well, yeah, we have nails. And that's right, we have Zek tasks, so we need to increase dexterity at least once, but hopefully we get quick thinking for that. And if Nails is going to be our 4th mystery, then I don't need to worry until the 4th mystery to switch my police patrols. But for the moment, we get to at least do 8 damage per, while we have Kana in our party. And let's get at least 1 run done then, if I were to not make human errors. At least I can keep you on the edge of your seat, but for not a good reason. Goodness. 10 perception. An army knife would have been nice, but there's no guaranteeing that. For all I know, I could have been re-rolling the illegal... For all I talk smack about the occult shop, the illegal den does suffer from a similar fate, where there are only 2 weapons there. Whereas I think even the occult shop has 3 weapons? Or is it just 2, the ritual knife and the thingamajiggy. Anywho, moving on, let's save Kana here and then take maybe Recluse right after. Although, if I can level up... No, I don't think it matters. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Unless I have some way to deal more damage, like, aside from throwing the empty bottle and or the camera. Because that would probably allow me to turn the roommate with 8 knowledge, but I think we'll just take Recluse now. That way I know how much I'm working with. Also, if I somehow lose my funds, never mind. Let's just take Recluse now is what I'm trying to say. So, on an off note, when you heal like I did in the bath, and then you take a bottle of water, you effectively have 14 stamina. But that's not always going to save you. By the way, do I have enough reason for this, by the way? I just realized my reason is a lot lower than I expected it to be. I think we should still be able to survive. With Kana by our side, we should be able to survive. Now, our stats decreasing is going to be a worry, but not yet. And if you can get through the 4th mystery without 40% doom, that would actually be quite nice. Recluse is normally a way to, you know, breathe more easier in a Zectast run, but it's not the saving grace that you'll see. But it is a very good boon to your run. It's very good for your run if you know what you're doing. If you don't, you could just die to the roommate. So, do I need extra max reason? No, I'd rather take the curses here. In fact, we have Fearful, so I should have used the stuff toy. Actually, I can use it now that we're locked in. And yeah, we'll lose for a reason, but we won't die is the important part. Yeah, the main pieces of advice are have a weapon, or have a 4 damage weapon for Recluse, mainly. If you were to take, you know, just basic advice. And then make sure you have at least 7 reason. That's all I really need to say. If you increase dexterity here, we should be good for the rest of the run. I should really be taking knowledge, but nah. I think was the roommate our second encounter is my question. I feel like the answer was no, but why? And unfortunately, I can't tell which mysteries these 2 were. I mean, I should be able to remember. Kana. Kana was our first mystery. And I think I did fight something there. I feel like I fought 2 things there. Oh my goodness, this is not going to be good. We're going to do Metamorphosis now, by the way, though, before we take more damage. And let's see if we survive. 4 dexterity. And I'm trying to think of what else I could use. Don't I have the History Club enabled? Oh, yeah, we're just going to run here. No, we have the Schoolyard, and we only have 4 Charisma, so let's just save our Doom. Keeping in mind that when you use 2 Doom, let me repeat that, when you use 2 Doom to visit some locations, That is almost a rest that you missed out on. And that's all I need to say. So yeah, they do add up. And so when I'm doing things like visiting the vending machine, I am losing quite a lot more doom than one would expect. Yeah, and that's all I need to say. I thought I failed that for a moment, but thankfully we didn't. With 9 strength and 6 knowledge, hopefully we should be able to nearly cruise through this boss encounter. Now, we're still going to experience some difficulties here, but we can safely fight this guy is what I'm trying to say. Because while I can get on average 8... Again, with the stamina bug, we want to brace here is what I'm trying to say. And I think we will be at 3 reason we will be able to desperate struggle out of this. So, yeah. I really need to look into how other people are fighting this guy. I don't know. Anywho, fetid fumes, by the way, so there go my rests. But if good things happen, I should be okay. Otherwise, I should just heal. We're going to continue taking strength, because Zektas is going to continue lowering our stats, which I do not appreciate, but them's how you play Zektast, so that's not the phrase that I should have used, but hey, nails. Yeah, so meanwhile in nails, we do have Kana with us, so we get to mitigate some pain, but... And with that in mind, on the third mystery metamorphosis also still does 1 damage, or sorry... Yeah, still does 1 damage when I brace because I have Kana with me. But even though I have Kana with me, but for the sake of, if I had taken Metamorphosis on the second mystery, I would have been taking 2 all when bracing. So, yeah, luck. Well. If the past 2 runs weren't my lesson to try and do something bad, as I, for some reason, tried to run there, yeah, let's see what happens to me. I should rest. No, I can't. Fetid fumes. So, yeah, basically from now on, in level ups, we're going to try to recover stamina. That's not going to happen. And, yeah, let's find out if we survive this. Might need to throw an empty bottle here, but... Depends how much damage we get from this. So, we get 12, 18. Do we do enough damage? We can brace once. I would like to not do that, though. So, yeah, so this should be 12 damage. That's 13, actually. Not that it would have helped me handcuff sooner, but we lost Beth as well. Was that? Yeah, we did. So, into hell I go. And thankfully we don't have to deal with much more after this, but I'm looking at my stamina. For all intents and purposes, I should really rest. I'm going to rest twice. I'm actually going to rest more. Because I shouldn't lose as much doom in the lighthouse, so we're hoping that we get out soon. Thank you, Zektas, for nothing. Yeah, and we'll move on. We can't fight this. Do I want to... Can I even go for 3? I thought I couldn't. No, I couldn't. So we might as well just guarantee this. We take 2 reason damage for this, but reason is not what I'm worried about at the moment. And we do get to level up for that, but we're going to hold this level up because we're probably going to be running from encounters anyway. But I did need to... Oh my goodness. Pain. I'm going to gamble here. In an attempt to get out sooner, we're going to gamble here. Oh my goodness, what an attack to miss. Am I really going to be punished this time for this? I really hope that's not the case. What I mean by that is, I don't often rest in the situation I was in, but let's see if I was right or if I was wrong. Let's find out right now. So, would I have lost at least 3 stamina? That's all I really care about. The Demon Mask would be interesting, but the camera I think is better for us. Still, funny enough. We get to lower doom. So if I take 3 stamina damage, I'm wrong. That's all I'm trying to say. I was going to run from this anyway. We get Zektasted. Now, at this point, maybe I should not have run. But we can still survive. And we don't have the 6th floor. We do have Tachi-san waiting for us at the end, though. So, let's take a look at our lighthouse and see what happens to us. Dexterity, Charisma, Light, Tachi-san. So we do want to just walk up this lighthouse, because we'll have 3 stamina for Tachi-san, and we can do some stuff. Nothing here is going to help me, so we're just going to take Strength, I believe. And yeah, we just walk up this lighthouse. Now, if I fail the second encounter check, I'm dead regardless, but let's see if I remember, because I feel like if it's nothing else, I can default to roommate, but I feel like I fought 2 things in Kana. I don't know why. Guess we're going to find out, aren't we? We can light our way for extra experience for whatever that's worth. And away we go. So, we get to camera throw once, at least. We also throw everything else we have on us, pretty much, before we do this. In fact, I should be bracing just to be safe, but we're dead on the last check anyway, so, I mean, we're just gonna swing this heavy-duty flashlight really hard and see what happens to us. So, what did I fight? It wasn't the meat horror, it wasn't class, so it has to be the roommate, right? Gossip Junkie? I don't think it was the Gossip Junkie. So yeah, it was the roommate. And hey, we at least finished the Zictast run today. Although I should have been able to finish 2 other runs, but as I update the scoreboard with the Zictast, if I were to give him put some respect on that name, hey, we can at least end this on a good note in a way. But the stream in total was not great. So yeah, this is a very short stream. Again, there are things to do. So hopefully, when we get past November, it'll be a lot better. But aside from that, yeah, not really much else happening. Although tomorrow should be a custom content stream, so I am excited for that. But not that I'm going to do too much, but I might use the Vine of Horror pack again, just using different characters. And with certain mysteries, again, just to feature those, because I think the art for the go is very good. The fish mystery, if you haven't seen it, I recommend you go check it out. I think is it only on the Discord server for the moment? Otherwise, it could be elsewhere as well. But yeah, for the moment, not going to take up too much more of your time. Going to go back to enjoying really Monster Hunter if I get the chance, because I think that's ending soon. And I will see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye! Bye! The stream is ending, Jordan. Please hit the end stream button. Hit the end stream button. No, Jordan, no! Please!